What's up, gays, straights, and other days? It's Mally. I'm back with another episode of Lady in Mystery. We are back with kind of a weird triple choice, and I'm not sure which one's gonna further Juhee's route, so... I don't know where the riverside goes. I know the marketplace probably takes me, towards home. Straight to Heesoo takes me toward, I guess that's my little detective place. I have this saved, so if something goes horribly wrong... I'm gonna say... this is not easy. Maybe the riverside, because everywhere else seems to be taking me further away. I started heading to the riverside. I walked down the slope in front of the bridge I always passed by. Only after I went down did I realize that this was where I met lgbtqgame the other day. Oh fuck, no, I don't want that route. I ignored Woosung getting flustered and sat down on the rock near the water. Why did you come here? I don't know. I just wanted to hear the water flowing. Then Woosung sat next to me as well. This reminds me of when we were young. It was a different spot, but used to sit on the rock near the valley alone, listening to the water flowing. When we were young? I guess he was talking about the mountain in Busapli, or Busapli, probably. I don't know. It's been too long. I actually don't remember that much. I remember everything. Of course you do. I don't even remember my brother or my mom's face. If they are still alive and I happen to run into them in the middle of Unjong Street, will I be able to recognize them? Oh, that's kind of sad. I'm not really confident anymore after 5 years now. Woosung was nipping off the grass and then looked up at me. But either I or you have never forgotten to get revenge even for a moment. I know Juhee's face better now when she only stayed with me for a few months. Whereas I can't even remember my family's faces already. But we've been trying for so long. Do you regret it? I don't know. I don't regret any moment we spent in Hanyang. Because I think, now I can see Mr. Accountant without feeling guilty. Well then, I'm good if you don't regret it. There's no reason for me to regret it when you don't regret it. I could hear the faint, hey, help, I don't know, that sound from under another bridge. I don't know if they are the ones who came to us the other day or the other group of beggars, but I guess they were practicing there. I dusted off and got up. Heesoo gate was locked as usual. Wait, so we end up there anyway? I don't know if I'm on the right track. When I unlocked the door and pushed it open, I could smell the familiar smell of the store. So we end up here anyway? A combination of damp mold, cold dirt, and the dirt on the book. I've smelt it for 5 years every day. When I put my foot inside the store, I suddenly realized that it is actually strange because it's so familiar to me. For the past few months, I've lived an unfamiliar life. Juhee chatting everywhere in the store and picking a fight on me, pulling out all the books and bothering me, filling the store with cheap sachets she brought from the marketplace and giving me a headache. I never got used to all these behaviors. But I've been suffering from all these unfamiliar behaviors for so long that I now feel strange about the things I'm familiar with. It's nice and quiet in a really long time. As I sat on the table, my mind wandered looking at an empty seat. I didn't hear the voice saying all the noisy comments anymore. I kept thinking of Juhee's behavior, such as flipping the books, dredging up the folding screen, or stamping on her feet. The memory of her still haunts me. Yes, it's like that when we first came to Hanyang. I didn't say anything back. I just leaned my head against the table and just kept blinking my eyes. Oh. The ray of sunshine shedding on my face turned yellow and red, and then it turned blue and got dark. Wait, did we just sleep here? When the blue light was about to dim out, someone knocked on the... Jesus fucking God, that's loud. Don't do that. Someone knocked on the door. I don't know if that's that loud for you, but that was right in my ear and I hate it. Who is it? Wait, is this the... I don't know. This is a government nobi from the Poshung. I came here on behalf of Damo Seon. What? Okay, hello. Can you bring her instead? When I opened the door, a little boy servant was wiping sweat off his flushed face. I came here to deliver a message. They've decided to investigate a guy named Jung Pyung-ho. That's good for me, but I don't know if I furthered the revenge route or if any of that mattered. For real? Yes, the policemen are now heading to his house to tie him up. Okay, good for us, I guess. What is happening? I was told the choice would be obvious, but I'm also very dense. and I kinda want to go back and see what the other ones were. I fear. Well, it went pretty long, so I don't know if I... Okay, we're gonna keep going with this then. I hope I didn't activate the revenge route. I'm so paranoid. Soon the whole Hanyang turned upside down. It's even surprising to catch the suspect right away, but now they even caught the accomplice. So it became the talk of the town. But no one knew how they caught them and who's the suspect except for us. People sitting in the tavern were sharing all the rumors they've heard. The suspect is a royal family, a son of a prestigious family, a beggar, a lady, a Japanese... That's a person, excuse you. A Japanese person is how you would say that. A boatman, and some even said the suspect is a beast or a ghost. Well, actually no, because you could say an American. I don't fucking know. The Poshung didn't allow anyone to interrupt and hit the suspect and investigated him in secret for days. In the meantime, all we could do was to make some supplementary documents and find some more documents to support the evidence to help Sayan. Yeah, but can she come over and hang out? Cause I want to hang out. I'm depressed. I miss Juhee. For the last few days, I've touched hundreds of pages of official gazette and my palms even turned black. Tiny baby child. Hi, Makwa. Gosh, you should eat some food in time. Makwa nagged me as she served my meal. Aw, hi, little one. What are you working on so hard lately? You're gonna starve to death if I don't tell you to eat every time. It was so much better when Lady Juhee was around. Don't say stuff like that, Makwa! You keep mentioning Juhee. Yeah. I told you not to mention her name anymore. But I can't help thinking of her. My mom always said it's easier to recognize when someone's gone than when a new person came. That's depressing, but also true. I guess it was true. Makwa made a long face and put down the meal tray. Then she just sat across us so naturally. Alright, I've heard something. You gonna whisper or you gonna yell to the entire tavern? I heard that the suspects of the mung bean jelly body case are ghosts. This fucking child. Ghosts of my past, maybe. That's why they're hiding them. Ghosts? You said the suspects were Japanese who saw the ghost yesterday, and some crazy royal family members the day before. Huh? That's true. But I don't know, the rumors change it every day. Fucking Makwa. I've never seen a case with that many rumors. I was about to grab a spoon and have a bite, then I shook my head. I'm sure the Poshung or other department did this on purpose. They spread all the rumors every day so that the real information would sound fake as well. There are too many weird rumors everywhere, which means someone is manipulating it. What? Why would anyone do that? I don't fucking know. Tell me about it. I don't know why either. He's an archenemy to us, but Zheng Pyung-ho is actually just one of the common temporary professors, and his assistant is just from a military who doesn't have any connection or power. Why is it taking so long to interrogate these two people? And why is it so secretive? Then a guest just came in and started chatting. He was not an accomplice. The second guy they arrested was the wrong guy, so they just let him go. What? Woo-sung heard that too and frowned at the same time as me. I went to see Officer Choi and saw them letting him go. They were even covering his face with a cloth. He went away on a horse, so I couldn't see it well, but it wasn't a ghost at all. I jumped off the bench and grabbed the guy's shoulders. Wait, let me ask you something. What did you just say? The Poshung just let the accomplice go? Huh? I asked you if the suspect of that weird body case got released. Oh, yes. I heard they let the second guy arrested go. Why would you do that, Sayan? No, he must have heard something wrong. Why would they just release Zheng Pyung-ho in less than 3 days? Wait, no. Didn't they release... Zheng isn't the accomplice, though. Zheng's the main professor, isn't he? What? I'm confused. What could they possibly have investigated in that short period of time? I hurriedly rushed out of the tavern. But in front of the Poshung was so quiet like no one was in there. After waiting nervously for a while, Sayan and Wang-sam showed up with very discouraged faces. Sayan kept biting her lips and shook her head. I don't blame you at all, but what the fuck? What is it? Why? Why did you release the main suspect? Come on, we were so close. The higher-up said that the evidence is just circumstantial. Sayan lowered her head, and Park Wang-sam didn't know what to do either, just touching his beard. The higher-up said that there is no evidence. They said they think we just guessed based on circumstantial evidence, and we should just release him first before putting the Translation Academy in trouble. Ah, that's so dumb! The Commissioner General himself said so what could we have done? I don't blame either of you, but come on, why? Bullshit, this is clear evidence. Jesus, Woosung Ose. Ose? Okay. Words are hard. How can they consider it circumstantial? But the Ministry of Justice even gave an order to destroy all the documents related to Zhang Pyong-ho. That's what Juhee meant. That the guy is protected. So he must have somebody working within that system, and that's... I miss Juhee, come back! What? My head got addled as if I just got hit by a hammer. Juhee's tearful voice came to my mind again. Hey, listen, you fake Yongbon. Do you even know what kind of position the professor is? Wait, is she? Are you finally coming to the... Am I ahead of you for once? That's not gonna last long, don't get used to it. You wouldn't know since you are not a real Yongbon, but you can't be a professor unless you have a strong connection. Someone might be behind him. Yes, I got it before you did. Ha, take that, eat shit. Someone's helping him from behind. Don't say it like that, Heesoo. That's why we can't even make Zhang Pyong-ho stay in the Poshung with circumstantial evidence. Even if we do, he just gets released in 3 days. Motherfuckers! I hate everything. I fucking hate everything. Evidence. So we need more evidence, huh? There was a room for him to get out of this situation. That's what they say officially, but they asked us to destroy the documents, which means... Sayan couldn't finish the sentence, which means that there was evidence, but he had him destroy it because he has connections! Motherfuckers. It's just pressure. Well, I'm sorry it became like this when you helped us so much. We're sorry for what happened as well, but I guess we should just be satisfied with at least catching one suspect. No, we shouldn't! No, we shouldn't! That's not the main one! Long-Sun forced himself to smile and tried to lighten the mood. I mean, it's hard for the Poshung to accuse Yongbon of anything. I hate people in power so much sometimes. Huh, well, if they give us a signal this much obviously, it means that guy was out of touch in the first place for us. You little fool. You are lucky I love you. So it is what it is. No, it's not! You've done enough for us and we're thankful for that. You sweet summer child. No. No! I wasn't good enough. I didn't prepare more clear evidence. You said you have to destroy the documents, right? Then let me just take them. But I can't give police documents outside. Just give me... Please, please, best friend. Please, former lover in my past life. Please, I can't with this shit. I'll find every possible room for him to get away and block it. I'll find all the evidence, so even the Ministry of Justice or even the king can't even deny it. Please, Sayan. Please. Sayan hesitated for a while, but then went back to the potion. Best girl, best friend. Oh my god. Long-Sun didn't know what the fuck was going on, and just looked at me with a worried face, but that was it. You... empty little man. You sweet summer child. I love you, but damn, you're dense sometimes. Soon, Sayan brought a box of documents. These are the files I've organized. Please burn them all after using them. We'll say we will, but we probably won't. But thank you. You're the greatest. I love you. I'll do it even if you didn't say so. Thank you. Oh my god. About the time we were going home, the story was already all over the street. The rumors in Unjong Street traveled the fastest in Hanyang. There was no accomplice. The first suspect was the sole suspect. That's such bullshit! And what about the second guy they arrested? The Poshung went too far to make a contribution. All these stories will travel through Southern Village, Western Village, and Northern Village, then outside of the capital and some ports and some illegal markets on the entrance of Hanyang. I kept getting frustrated while walking home. Doors are so loud in this game. When I roughly pushed open the door and put down the luggage, Woosung spiritlessly asked, "What should we do now? The Poshung and the Ministry of Justice don't do their part. Yeah, but we have paper. We have very important paper, so now we gotta do some reading." Wait, you can't read. I gotta do some reading. You chill out for a bit. I was naive. We were naive. There's nothing else to blame. I should have been better. I shouldn't have thought it would be like other usual cases. I'm going to do it from scratch again. Even if it means I have to close the store and spend all the money we have. I'm going to find all the possible evidence. I'll bribe anyone I can and get the evidence. I'll find all the evidence so no one will ever deny it. But what about the money? Woo-sung carefully asked. What we have right now is just this. I looked at the floor for a while and looked around Heesoo. An old bookshelf, old table, and all the clutters were stacked up against each other, making a big pile. We should shut down the store. What? By shut down, you mean sell the furniture, sell all the books and sell everything we can sell. Clear the store and exchange all the commodities to money so we can have some cash. And we'll take out some loan from you sure if we have to. I was touching the table, feeling stifling, and dredged up the folding screen in the corner. As soon as I moved the Boryo away, I sank down. Now we have to go back to the beginning. Oh shit. Just like when we first came to Hanyang, it's only Woo-sung and me. Nothing else. This store will become an old and empty place just like when we first settled in. Woo-sung didn't say anything and just nodded as always. He started pulling off the stuff and organizing things even before me. All the things in the store were tangled up with each other and full of dust. It was actually a lot more than it seems. An old chair that we don't use anymore, some leftover brushes that were made in Kling, an expensive inkstone, a bookshelf, porcelain, a globe, a water clock, and a shelf full of books and some scrolls and pictures on the wall. I think we can sell almost everything here. We should try our best not to borrow money if possible. I had so many things I got as gifts or rewards, so it took a long time to organize all these. After organizing about half of all the stuff together, some things that we haven't seen for a while showed up. Woo-sung picked up a chair with spiderwebs and gave a bitter smile. You made this 5 years ago, right? Aw. It was a chair I made with some woods I picked up from somewhere when we first opened Heesoo. The legs of the chair are all in different lengths, but I still made my clients sit on that chair for about a year. Aw, that's cute. We haven't used that chair for a long time now. Suddenly I felt itchy under my throat. We can't even sell the woods of this chair, so I'll just put it aside. I guess. Oh, it's empty now, shit. When we finished organizing things, it became dark already. Woo-sung and I both became so exhausted. We put everything in a sack to throw away, except for the things we're going to sell. Woo-sung tied up all the books and finished organizing even when he's so exhausted. If we ask Chun, who owns Junk Shop across the street, to come and take it, he'll take care of it. And we can take those books to the rental bookstore and negotiate the price. Okay, you should just stay here. I'll take care of it. Your ankle still hurts. Thanks, little brother. Woo-sung was even more reliable than ever. I realized after he left that it was his way of relieving his anxiety. He's anxious and scared, so he just does his best and focuses on following my order. After Woo-sung moved the luggage over several times, Heesoo became so empty. Only a sack of garbage and the chair I made were left alone. The last thing Woo-sung ever moved was a pile of books. He has to go to the bookstore far away from here, so it might take him some time for him to go there and come back. I touched my ankle for a while and then pulled the sack towards me. I thought I'd better at least throw away this garbage than just sit here and do nothing. Then something glittered inside the sack. Juhee got fascinated by blue ink pad one day, so she put her finger on it and stamped it everywhere on an old divider. Well, I'm gonna say we're still on her route because we are still thinking about her, so maybe? What is this? This is stupid. She only stayed here for a short period of time, but she still had to leave some trace of her. I think she's always gonna be there, Heesoo. I tied the sack again and brought it outside. On Unjung Street, they all gathered all of the garbage in one place except for filth. Then beggars would come and get what they can use and bury the rest under the ground. Huh. I tossed the sack on the pile of garbage. And while I stretched my back up, the wind was blowing. No one was around. After getting rid of the last sack left, I felt a little calmer. Now that I got rid of everything, I didn't feel sad anymore. When I came back to Heesoo, the door I left open when I went out was closed somehow. The wind blew and the door rattled once. Suddenly my sweat dried up and I felt a chill on my neck. Maybe the wind closed the door. When I just opened the door, I saw the back of a lady with a long coat in the store. What? New character, question mark? She was holding the tip of the chair with her hand inside this empty store. The coat fell down and Juhee turned around. Oh! Ugh. Okay, I'm dumb. Why would they introduce a new character this late? Oh my god. Hi, what are you doing here? Juhee didn't say anything and didn't move at all. She just moved her eyes and looked around the store, and Juhee looked at me at the end. Hi. What happened to our store? Oh, Juhee. Oh my god, my heart, stop it. What happened to our store? My lady, I asked you what happened. Juhee was looking around the empty store with a shocked face. She sat down on a dusty chair and just stared at the wall over and over, making it hard for me to guess what she's thinking, or what she's doing here for that matter. What the heck? The time had passed like that. I couldn't say anything. I didn't want her to see this scene that's even hurtful to me. Juhee looked so noble and esteemed in that luxurious silk shirt and silk clothes, just like the first time she ran away from the house. I felt emotional and dizzy, but it was awfully quiet here. Juhee didn't ask anything for a while, and then she opened her mouth in a long time. They released the guy. Everyone was talking about that case, so I had no choice but to overhead it. And I couldn't help coming to see you since I thought things went wrong. Juhee. Actually, I wanted to visit a few times before too. I missed this place. I missed you too. I couldn't look up, so I kept staring at the floor. So I looked at Juhee's feet. Her flower shoes that she would have cleaned before she left were already covered in dirt and had some yellow mud stain on it. But not like this. Juhee gave a long sigh and looked away. I've never felt this hard talking to someone. I didn't want to say that it looks bad, but it has always been this bad. I have to put everything I got to catch Jung Pyung-ho, or even if I put everything I have, it wouldn't be enough. And even if I catch him, I get nothing from it. As soon as I catch him, I can't hide my identity anymore. I am a woman, plebeian, and I dare to pretend to be a guy and a yongbon. I violated the moral principle. Even though I can maybe clear my father's name and restore his status, there's no way I can get back my happy life that I was supposed to have. After the revenge, I would have to hide my identity again, and I'll have to leave Hanyang this time. Then what's the point of this store? And I can't carry all the things with me. All I wanted was to go back to being a normal girl like the good old days, but the moment I started the revenge, it became impossible. I was going to shut down the store anyway. Even if things went well and Jung Pyung-ho didn't get released, it would have been the same. So, it doesn't matter. Don't think of it like that. It was going to happen anyway. But I'm glad you came back for at least once. It's nice to see your face before I shut down the store and to see you being well like this. So you should go back now. It's late. I managed to make a nice face and was about to turn around. Juhee hurriedly called me. Mr. Heesoo. Do you have more things to say? Can you not do what you plan to do? What? Why do you keep saying like we're never going to see each other again? Well, I'd assume I have to run. I asked you if you can take care of this and if you're sure, and you said you can do it so confidently, and you broke the promise like this. Juhee, you are not the first person I broke a promise to, and you probably won't be the last. So I won't allow you to this time. What? Juhee got up and closed the door that was open. What are you doing? Girl? And she locked the door as if she was not going to leave. What is happening? I couldn't look at her with a bright face like nothing happened anymore. Only confusion. Why are you locking us in together? What is happening? It is scary to think like this, but I wanted to do whatever Juhee was saying. You never want to do whatever Juhee was saying. Who are you and what have you done with Heesoo? You are the first guy I ever even slightly liked after I ran away from home because I don't like guys. Oh, my poor baby. Juhee was about to cry. Her clenched fist turned red. You still don't like guys, Juhee? You still don't. I'm a girl. I couldn't like you over a certain level since you were a guy, but I really liked you so much that it would have been a big problem if you were a girl. I wasn't ready to send you off this suddenly. I am a girl, Juhee. You made me confused like this, and how are you going to deal with this? And I realized something was weird. A guy? Is she? I'll tell you everything. I've already told her everything about me before, except for one very crucial thing that could, maybe put her anxiety at rest. You know, Heesoo. Come on, Soul Young, spill it. Fucking at this point, fucking spill it! Suddenly my heart sank down. I missed one. Yeah, the most important one, probably. Like, okay, whatever. Fake Yangban, maybe important-ish, but like, you're still faking being a Yangban, so bleh. But like, come on! Come on! She's been so anxious about this whole thing, thinking that you were a dude, and you neglect to tell her the one thing that would put all of her anxieties pretty much at rest, probably. That fucking course plot's gonna plot, okay. I thought you deliberately missed that one on purpose, not that you just forgot. I refuse to believe that you left that one out on accident, okay? I'm still going with you left that one out on purpose to protect yourself. Why didn't I tell her that I'm a woman? I don't fucking know, Heesoo. You told her everything else. Well, I have something I didn't tell you before. Oh my god, is it happening? Oh my god, is it happening? Please. What are you going to say this time? I'm going to say no to whatever you say, so don't even try to persuade me. I don't think you're gonna want to say no to this. No, it's not like that. I'm a woman. At the same time, Juhee stopped everything she was doing. What? Juhee froze at first for a while and then blinked a little when she tripped over her long blue coat and got flustered. That's pink, but okay. After a while, her eyes blazed with fury. It's too good! What? Alright, I'll do it properly. Oh my god. That's so good. Oh, I needed that. Thank you, Juhee. What? I'm a woman, so you don't have to feel confused in a woman? Juhee yelled. You're so angry. When I heard that roar with rage, I was so scared that I regretted telling her for a second. Juhee stared at my face for a while angrily. She looked at me from my forehead to my chin, and then when she realized that it's true, she dropped her jaw. Oh my gosh. You should have told me that you were a woman first other than anything. I love it, yes. Oh my god. You should have told me that you were a woman. I know, I'm sorry, you're gonna punch me now, aren't you? Go ahead, I deserve it. Oh my god. I didn't know that, and But Juhee couldn't finish the sentence. At the same time, Woo-sung was knocking on the door from outside. Go away, fucking... No, it's Pussy Block, because we're both girls. Go away, fucking Pussy Block. I don't care if you are my brother. My lady, I sold the books. Go away, Woo-sung. You have terrible timing, even though this piano is very pretty. Why did you lock the door? I didn't lock the door. Juhee locked the door. I came to senses when I heard Woo-sung's voice. No, come on, we're so close. I reached my hand next to Juhee to unlock the door. The moment I was about to unlock the door, Juhee, who was leaning against the door, pressed my hand behind her back. What, you got something to say? Juhee's fingers were snuggling into my fingers. What? Translation is like that. I guess it's cute, but yeah, this is finger snuggling. What? The thing is, I can't even think of like what a proper English translation of that would be. Finger snuggling, everyone. It's a new thing now. I'm just gonna walk up to the next cute girl I see. I'm gonna walk up to Kong Yurin and fucking go, hey, want a finger snuggle? Ah! I know, we're holding hands and I can't get over finger snuggling. If I lift one of her fingers, she pressed it with another finger. What? What? She kept pressing my hands like that. Wait, what? Wait, okay, so, how does that anatomically... Okay, so, if I'm Juhee, that would be a scary thought. If Heesoo is like over here like, I guess if you're Heesoo, hello, we'll talk to the camera directly. You're Heesoo, I'm Juhee, your hand is coming over to the door, so I guess it would be like kind of this maneuver, like my hand on top is Juhee's hand and the hand underneath is Heesoo's, so I guess Heesoo would attempt to lift, but I'd just be like, no, no. I don't... I can't fucking breathe. Normally this piano is like the angstiest fucking thing, and it's so beautiful and so sad, but I can't stop fucking laughing. Wait, what? I just read Juhee's next line, what? Don't open. Yeah, I got that from you finger snuggling me. But when I turned around to stop Juhee, I didn't even know what the fuck to say to her anymore. I just felt Woosung pounding the door from outside with my back leaning against the door. Ow! Stop! My body was pushed and rattled several times. Woosung would have known now that someone is leaning against the door. My lady? Are you in there? Oh my fucking god! If there was anybody else in the room with me, Woosung, we would be so screwed! Oh my god, you are... We've said this before, he sucks at subtlety. I am! Fucking wait! Oh! What? And before I even finished the sentence, Juhee's face got closer. Ah! Yes! Finally! Oh my god! Oh my god! Finally, you fucking useless fucking lesbians. Oh my god. Yay. Fucking snails fucking pace, these two. Oh my god. Well, not nearly as slow as Cyan's rap, but Jesus. We got our kiss. Oh my god. I was so worried that I moved too far from fucking Juhee's route. Okay. Ah! I'll forgive the fucking finger snuggling for this moment, because we got our fucking kiss. Holy shit. And before I even finished the sentence, Juhee's face got closer. Juhee closed her eyes, pressing her lips on my lips for a second. Cute. We're so... Wait. Oh my god. Not Juhee basically topping me. First she grabbed me by the throat, fucking lifted me up. Now she's basically pushing me against a wall. Not Juhee basically topping me. Jesus. I thought, like, leader Kong would probably be the top. What the hell? Okay. Okay. So I'm the bottom now. Cool. Cute. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'd be more wrapped up in this moment, but one, finger snuggling, and two, it's so sudden. I'm so happy for them, but this is so much all at once. Holy hell. Mwah. That was very nice of you, thanks. Juhee's shoulders were shaking really big ones. Of course she'd be the one to kiss me, let's be real. I'm moving at a glacial pace, so of course she's gotta move it along. And then when she was pushed, the door made a squeaky sound as the wood was twisted. Are we gonna fall through the fucking door? Then we got separated, Juhee looking at me in the ashen dust. Okay, we're just gonna break that up with a freaking detective theme. Sure. Ah! It's okay! Alright, so that happened. Very cute, but it happened so fast. What? We've dragged the time for too long not opening the door. My heart was beating so fast and I was even panting. Ooh, I like this piano theme. I was just flinching my feet on the spot and hurriedly opened the door. When the door was open, Woosung came in with a cold wind from outside. Inside, Junghooseo was a little warm since the door was closed. I turned against Woosung since I was worried that my face might have turned red. Well done, Heesoo. Well fucking done. We've seduced her completely. I hope she's found relief because oh my god, the angst from that. When I saw Woosung's dirty face with side eyes, I felt guilty for no reason. Why would you feel guilty? I couldn't calm down for a while. And Juhee was looking up at Woosung, awkwardly rubbing her lips. Stop. You are so... You and Woosung suck at being subtle. Stop. He's gonna figure it out. Woosung got amazed when he found her and stopped. We weren't doing anything. Much. What were you doing inside? What a question. Well, Woosung, let's see. She shoved me against the wall and then she kissed me. And, that's it. For now. And why is she... Well, that's, Well... I'm not ready to have this conversation with you right now. Woosung tossed the bundle of coins on the floor while waiting for the answer. Coins with oil stains made clanging sounds. Tell her to go back already. No! Excuse you? No, she kissed me. We need to have a conversation. As soon as Woosung noticed that she found out everything, Woosung didn't look at her at all. He only talked to me and only looked at me. Oh my god. Is he pulling this stupid petty shit where he's like, oh, Juhee now knows that she is a woman, and now she will probably start hitting on her too. When in reality, Juhee has been hitting on me, just like not really realizing it for half the time. So it's like, this is not new. This did not come out of nowhere. We've always liked each other. In this reality, anyway. Like, this is not... Fucking Woosung. Woosung acted like he couldn't even see Juhee at all. I hope he gets over it because I would like to keep my cute brother-sister relationship with him. I hope he gets over this. I roughly adjusted my crinkled gat on my sleeves, and when I grabbed the bundle of coins on the floor again, I calmed down completely. Press X to doubt. My lady, if the guest refuses to leave, then we should leave. If the guest? That's Juhee, you swine! She is your friend! If the guest refuses to... Fucking... We're not coming back to this place anyway. Wait. Juhee talked to the back of Woosung. Now I really need to know what kind of stupid plan you have. So we're skipping right over that kiss into, schemes. Sounds about right for us. I'm not going to stay out of this, so just fucking deal with it. I love you. What? Woosung was just about to leave, but then he got upset when she said the plan was stupid and turned around. Stupid plan? What do you know? Who are you to say that? You don't even know anything. She knows a lot more than you think, dude. What more do I need to know besides the things I'm seeing now? I know that you're just being emotional and about to shut down the store without any plan. You are more emotional than your lady. I know that none of you have any proper plan but are just overly motivated, and that even if you do revenge, it's never going to end well and you'll never be able to live happily. Am I wrong? Damn, Juhee, jeez. Woosung got discouraged a little by what Juhee said. He held his breath for a while and then scoffed. It'll be even further away from being happy if we just give up. She's not saying to give up, she's saying come up with something better. Woosung, why are you being such a brat right now? I'll put you in a little timeout corner, baby brother. If we're going to be miserable whether we do revenge or not, then I think we already got the answer. I was involved in this as well, but I couldn't interrupt their conversation, just stood there. That's about right. Woosung and I were always thinking the same thing. Not always. Whatever we have in Hanyang doesn't mean anything to our lives. All we wanted to do was just revenge. Yeah, before, maybe, but now... Now we have something new that could, like, give our lives, like, new meaning. And I'm not saying that, like, love has to be, like, the meaning of life and all of that. Like, the meaning of life is such a weighted thing, and ultimately, it's whatever you need it to be. But they've been focusing on this revenge for so long that I don't think they've, like, considered possibilities outside of that that could, like, make them happy and help them lead, like, more fulfilling lives. Because I feel like if they complete revenge, then yeah, for a while they're gonna think like, oh, what's the point? But they'll find something else eventually, I would hope so, that could lead to, like, being fulfilling and, like, living a happier life. Like, maybe doing a different business, or maybe we keep working alongside the Poshung because we're really good at it because we're big brain. Or, like, sometimes happiness can be found in a romantic partner. Now, you shouldn't be, like, depending on them for it all the time. Like, you need to find happiness within themselves, or yourself, so that, like, you're not, like, putting it all on them. But, like, there is more to life than just revenge. And I think that Heesoo is starting to see that now, and I hope that I can make her take it. Because, like, this has just been eating her up inside for 5 years, and no one deserves that. All we wanted to do was just revenge. We've already given up everything 5 years ago, so whoever we meet and whatever we do, it doesn't really feel like we're actually living. Yeah, and Heesoo, that's no way to live. I rather like it better that way. They say you have nothing to fear if you have nothing to lose. I used to think exactly like you. And while that's true, that is no way to live. What is life without loving and losing and loving again? I mean, there's no light without darkness. There's no good without bad. It's just how it is. But the difference is, when something sad happens, you keep going until you find happiness again. Like, it's not nothing is ever truly over. You know, like, there's always another day. And I know that can be hard sometimes, but you're never gonna know what tomorrow's gonna bring if you don't let yourself see tomorrow. So I tried not to have anything. I tried not to trust anyone. I didn't put any meaning to whoever I meet. Yeah, I used to be the same way, and that was fucking terrible. I thought I could protect myself that way. Yep, that's the logic, and that's how we justify it, and yeah, it makes sense in our heads, but it's damaging overall over time. I thought I have nothing to lose or give up since I've already lost everything 5 years ago, and that made me feel relieved. But when I saw Juhee's face, I got afraid. It was so sudden, so I didn't know how to take it. Woo-sung yelled at me. "My lady, we finally found our enemy. Don't you remember what happened to Mr. Sun Book, Mrs. Lee, and Mr. Accountant? Don't you remember how they passed away?" Woo-sung. Woo-sung mentioned names that he never mentioned directly. He always just vaguely implied them when he mentioned revenge. And at that moment, the heads of my family sticking on poles came across my mind again. Wait, what? They were put on display like that? Ugh. Oh, that is awful. Ugh. Thanks for that, bro. I felt like vomiting, so I held my breath. I can die at any moment. I'm willing to die right now in the cruelest and the most painful way in the world if I can bring Mr. Accountant back to life. Woo-sung. What the hell? Stop. I don't like it when you talk like that. I don't mind getting stabbed by 100 knives or ripping out my heart alive. I've been living with that mindset until this day, but how? I hate it when he talks like this. You are worth so much more than just some stupid guy. I don't care about your mindset. Let me ask you one thing. Does your lady feel the same? What? I asked you if your master feels the same way as you. I asked if she wants to get stabbed by 100 knives or ripped off her heart alive as well. I'm going to protect her and make sure that's not going to happen. Woo-sung, you need to stop. But we've already made an oath together over hundreds of times 5 years ago. Woo-sung, this is super not healthy. This needs to stop. We've made an oath hundreds of thousands of times so long ago that you wouldn't even know. She made an oath with me, who she spends her life with the whole time. Woo-sung, stop. 5 years ago? I'm talking about now. Juhee yelled at Woo-sung and turned towards me, and Woo-sung was staring at me behind her as well. What I want now is... Oh! That's the obvious choice! Thank you, commenter! I'm so relieved that it's right there, but like... Okay, even if I didn't know that like there was a revenge route or a Juhee route, even if I didn't know that this was the major choice, what Woo-sung is doing right now is not healthy. This is not healthy at all. To put yourself on the line like that, to value yourself so little, and like take it from someone whose like self-esteem is in the dirt, that is not healthy. None of this is healthy. And this whole clinginess thing of like, no, she promised to spend her life with me. No. No one owes anybody anything. I should be free to leave if I need to leave. He should be free to leave if he needs to leave. And like, yes, you might be sad about it and stuff and things like that, but ultimately, you have to be able to let each other go, because otherwise that is not healthy. That is a toxic relationship. So, what I want now is not to stay away from Juhee. I'm sorry, Woo-sung, but this isn't okay. I don't want to stay away from Juhee. Until last year or even last month, or maybe until yesterday. I thought I would have no regret if anything happens to me tomorrow. I deluded myself that everything that happened in Hanyang is not even worth keeping as memories. I thought I was that strong. But suddenly I couldn't stand anything anymore. I was looking at the floor, then shook my head. Yeah. I bet you're so tired of running. To be honest, when I hear you saying these things, I don't want to do anything. I've been having a hard time more than enough for 5 years. I wouldn't even do that if anyone asked me to do that, and I wanted to give up over 10 times a day, but I kept putting up with it. I wanted to give up every time something happens, however minor it is, and I wanted to run away every time the sun goes down. With my sudden confession, Woo-sung got shocked and dropped his jaw. My lady? But I don't even know what to do at this point. What should I do? I'm a wanted girl whose wanted posters would be spread all over the country if I didn't do anything about it. I even have a price on my neck, so I'm no better than a deer in the hunting ground. I have to live like a beast. But if I keep living in Hanyang, disguising myself as a guy to hide, then I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm a woman. My name is Seoul Young and my last name is Lee. I'm the daughter of a mathematician. I'm a normal girl who likes red skirts and trinkets. But there's no one in the world who really knows me. Until I die. I wanted to say calmly, but I wasn't sure if I really looked calm. My eyelashes kept shaking. It's so bad whether I do something or not do anything. I couldn't survive at all whatever I choose. But then the moment I decided to get revenge, I knew why I had to live. I wouldn't have survived for 5 years if I wasn't depending on that purpose. You might think my life is so lame to depend on this lame purpose. No, I don't, Heesoo. No, I fucking don't. I'm sorry to cut her off right here, but like, I know what it's like to feel like, what's the point of living? I know what it's like to like, go about every day thinking like, maybe I should be dead. Maybe like I don't really have a purpose in life. And like when you find that purpose, when you find that thing that like says, I need this, or like something that needs you to stay alive. Like for Heesoo, it's my family needs me to stay alive to see this through. Then you cling on to that with all you have because that's what's keeping you alive. But you can't cling to that forever. Like it was fine in the moment, but enough is enough. You wouldn't understand, but I was talking with my head down and barely looked up at Juhee. You don't know me. Literally anything. I watched her for a while, worried that she might run away. But Juhee answered so easily after a while. Because you didn't let me. I'll let you now. When I didn't reply, she told me again. And I'll know now, so it doesn't matter who you are. Fuck, no, stop. That's gonna... Oh my... She really went. It doesn't matter who you are, I still love you anyway. Reviewing for the Juhee episode 10 has been unlocked. Well, okay. We're gonna call that one there. So we are now officially on the route for Juhee. We are officially continuing down the Juhee route, but now I know exactly where the revenge route is, and we're doing that route dead last, so it's gonna be a while, but now I know exactly where that choice is. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Good. Well, Juhee finally kissed us, but downside, our brother is being a possessive little shit and he needs to not, because I want us to like stay in I don't want to have to like cut him off because like he's acting... I don't want to call him this. Like, I love him. I do. He's still my brother. I still see him as my little brother, like no matter what. But he's acting very much like a nice guy right now. Like a Reddit nice guy where it's just like, ugh, I was nice to you. I was there for you all this time. You owe me. No. No one owes anybody anything. And I don't like that he's acting so fucking toxic right now. Like, it is killing me. And I hope that he doesn't keep this up, because otherwise I will have to cut him out of my life for a while. And I hope that that happens, because this is getting very, very unhealthy. And I think we need some space. I don't fucking know, but I'm glad to be continuing along the Juhee route. Hooray! Yay! Hopefully Juhee can like help us along a path to love ourselves, because we desperately need it. I know it's like a major thing for like people to go, oh, you need to learn to love yourself first. Let me tell you, that shit is hard. That shit is so fucking hard, especially when you've hated yourself for such a long time, i.e. me. That stuff is hard. So like there is absolutely no shame in like having somebody else help you learn to love yourself, because like it can be so helpful to like see that somebody else like loves you, because then if they're as wonderful as you think they are, then there has to be a reason why they love you, because someone as wonderful as they are wouldn't love someone like you if there wasn't something wonderful about you too, you know? So it definitely helps, like definitely like learn to love yourself over time, but like there's no pressure to do it right away. Like you can have help for that. You're allowed to like take some help, you know what I mean? I know I'm getting super ranty, but like this kind of stuff like really fucking gets to me, because like I know what it's like. I know exactly where Heesoo is with that. Like I understand completely. This has gone on way too long, so if you made it this far, thank you. But thank you so much, whoever happens to be watching this. We'll continue with Juhee's route next episode, and hopefully it'll be a little lighter other than this heavy, heavy mess. Like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out, and until next time, bye!